Do you know there are places in Iran where life still moves to the rhythm of the sun? Where bread is baked by hand every morning, neighbors feel like family, and entire communities run without the noise of modern life? This isn't a story from the past, it's happening right now. From sunrise routines to quiet nights under endless stars, this is a raw, unfiltered look at village life in Iran, where simplicity isn't a limitation, it's a way of living that still works.
The day begins before sunrise, when the village is still wrapped in silence. A faint glow touches the mountains, and slowly, life starts to move. Roosters call out, doors creak open, and the first signs of activity come from small courtyards, where families step outside to greet the morning. There's no rush here, just a steady rhythm shaped by nature, not by clocks. In many Iranian villages, mornings are about preparation and purpose. Women begin kneading dough by hand, turning simple ingredients into fresh, warm bread baked in traditional clay ovens. The smell fills the air, drifting through narrow pathways. Nearby, men and younger family members head toward fields or hills, tending to crops or guiding livestock as part of a daily routine deeply connected to the land.
What stands out isn't just the work, it's how everything feels shared. Tasks aren't isolated. Families move together, neighbors help each other, and responsibilities flow naturally between generations. In some regions, this sense of cooperation is part of a long-standing tradition where no one is left to handle life alone. As the sun rises higher, the village becomes more alive. You'll see children walking along dirt paths, sometimes heading to school, sometimes helping at home. Elders sit outside, watching the day unfold, exchanging stories and observations. Life here isn't fast-paced, but it's far from idle. Every moment has a role. Every person has a place.
The environment shapes everything. Some villages sit in green valleys surrounded by orchards and flowing water, while others exist in dry, desert landscapes where survival depends on careful use of resources. Homes are often built with local materials, stone, mud, or even carved directly into mountains, designed to stay cool in summer and warm in winter without modern systems. By late morning, the village settles into its natural rhythm. Cooking, farming, repairing, gathering, these aren't separate activities. They're all part of one continuous flow. It's a lifestyle built on simplicity, but not lack. Here, value isn't measured by speed or technology, but by connection, to family, to tradition, and most importantly, to the land itself. By midday, the pace shifts, but it never feels chaotic. The sun sits high and work slows just enough for people to regroup. Meals are simple but meaningful. Fresh bread, herbs, yogurt, maybe a slow-cooked stew shared on a cloth spread across the floor. Eating isn't rushed, it's a pause, a moment where conversation matters just as much as the food. Inside these homes, there's a strong sense of identity. Interiors are often minimal, but every object has a story. Hand-woven rugs, copper dishes, wooden shelves filled with essentials. There's no excess, no clutter. Everything is practical, but also deeply tied to culture and craftsmanship passed down over generations.
Afternoons bring a different kind of movement. Some return to the fields, especially during harvest seasons, while others focus on skilled work, carpet weaving, pottery, or repairing tools. In many villages, these crafts aren't hobbies. They're lifelines, connecting people to both their heritage and their income. Precision and patience define this part of the day. What's striking is the relationship with time. There's no constant checking of phones, no pressure to multitask. Tasks are done with focus, one at a time. It creates a level of presence that's rare in modern urban life. Here, productivity isn't about speed, it's about doing things right.
Social life blends naturally into daily routines. Neighbors stop by without notice, tea is always ready, and conversations flow easily. There's a strong culture of hospitality, where even a brief visit turns into an invitation to sit, drink tea, and share stories. It's not planned, it just happens, and it happens often. As the afternoon light softens, the village begins preparing for evening. Shadows stretch across the land, temperatures drop, and people gradually return home. There's a quiet transition happening, one that signals the end of labor and the beginning of something more relaxed, more reflective, and deeply rooted in togetherness.
As evening settles in, the entire atmosphere shifts. The intensity of the day fades, replaced by a calmer, more intimate energy. Families gather again, this time without the urgency of work. Dinner preparations begin, often involving multiple generations working side by side, chopping, stirring, baking, turning the kitchen into a shared space of connection rather than just routine. Meals in the evening carry a different weight. This is when everyone is present. Dishes are placed at the center and people sit close, sharing not just food, but stories from the day. There's laughter, small debates, and quiet moments in between. It's less about what's being served and more about who's around the table.
Outside, the village doesn't go silent, it transforms. The air cools and people step out into open spaces, rooftops, or courtyards. You'll see small groups forming naturally, friends talking, elders reflecting, children still playing under dim lights. The sky, free from city pollution, reveals a depth of stars that feels almost unreal. There's also a subtle connection to tradition that becomes more visible at night. In some villages, storytelling, poetry, or even local music still play a role in daily life. These aren't staged performances, they're organic, passed from one person to another, keeping culture alive without needing an audience. As the night deepens, things begin to slow again. Lights turn off earlier than in cities, and silence gradually returns. But it's not empty, it's peaceful, the kind of quiet that allows the village to reset, ready to begin the same rhythm again with the next sunrise. Before the village fully falls asleep, there's a final stretch of quiet activity. Some people step outside one last time, checking on animals, securing tools, or simply taking in the cool night air. It's a moment of stillness where the noise of the day is completely gone, replaced by a deep, natural calm that's hard to find anywhere else.
Living here demands resilience. Conditions aren't always easy. Weather can be harsh, resources can be limited, and access to modern facilities is often minimal. But instead of resistance, there's adaptation. People work with what they have, relying on knowledge that's been refined over generations to survive and thrive in these environments. There's also a strong sense of independence. Villages function almost like self-contained systems, where food, skills, and support come from within the community. Whether it's growing crops, raising livestock, or building homes, everything is rooted in self-reliance. It creates a lifestyle that's less dependent on outside systems and more grounded in local strength.
At the same time, change is slowly making its way in. Younger generations are exposed to a different world through technology and education. Some leave in search of new opportunities, while others stay, trying to balance tradition with modern life. This quiet shift is reshaping village dynamics in subtle but meaningful ways. And when you look at it as a whole, village life in Iran isn't just about simplicity, it's about balance. A balance between work and rest, tradition and change, individuality and community. It's a way of living that may seem distant from modern urban life, but in many ways, it holds on to something that the rest of the world is slowly trying to rediscover. This is village life in Iran, real, grounded, and deeply connected.